Why was the CIS formed? Have you ever wondered how countries transition from a single-party system to a more independent political structure? The formation of the Commonwealth of Independent States, often referred to as the CIS, is a fascinating example of this process. The CIS was established in response to a major historical event, the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1991. This marked the end of a centralized communist state that had existed for much of the 20th century. As the Soviet Union began to break apart, the need for a new framework became clear. Former Soviet republics sought a way to maintain some level of cooperation and coordination. The CIS was intended to provide that platform. While it was not a communist organization, it reflected a desire to preserve some of the unity that had existed under the Soviet regime. The CIS was officially created through the Belavezha Accords, which were signed by Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus on December 1991. This agreement not only marked the formal end of the Soviet Union but also laid the groundwork for the CIS. The initial goals included fostering cooperation in areas like economics, security, and cultural exchange among the newly independent states. In practical terms, the CIS aimed to tackle the challenges that its member states faced, such as economic difficulties and political instability. By providing a forum for dialogue, the CIS sought to maintain regional stability during a time of significant change. However, it was not always smooth sailing. Member states often prioritized their national interests over collective goals, which made achieving cooperation challenging. Overall, the CIS was formed as a response to the collapse of the Soviet Union, aiming to keep some level of collaboration among former Soviet republics. While it did not strictly follow communist principles, it represented a continued desire for mutual support in the post-communist era. The CIS remains an important part of understanding the political transitions that have shaped the region since the end of communism.